How you guys doing? Yeah, I mean, I thought first of all we were battling. Obviously, we had some key situations. Had a really good call on. Um, we motioned the guy across, and you know we called on silent too. But I think Glasgow thought maybe the guy had jumped off sides or was off sides. So he snapped it early. Trying to do his job. He thought it was offside. So and I was kind of still looking at protection and everything else, looking at the defense and the coverage. And all of a sudden, the ball hit me. And so, we try to stay up as long as I could to just kind of get it off. And they made a play. Made a play.
Was there a moment in the game where you decided to use your legs and allow that ability in your arsenal to let off a bit a little bit more loose?
Yeah, we knew that we had to play a physical game. This is a great football team in the Chiefs. Come in here and on the road in a tough environment. Um, you know, Coach Jerry, Jerry Rosberg, he talked about us being physical, us playing a great football game throughout the whole game and just battling. We knew it was going to be ups and downs throughout the game, but we really stayed. I was one of our best games in my opinion of just how connected we were as a team, the special teams, defense, and offense. And I thought the line did a really good job of being physical, allowing me to get some huge runs. Obviously, the touchdown after Alex Singleton had that great play on defense. What a great play by him on special teams, and then I think Sabi picked it up, I believe. But Coach Justin Houghton, he called the quarterback read basically, and I pulled it around. The line did a great job, and then Chase Edmonds got out in front and did a great job. And I just cut it inside and ran in for the touchdown. But I mean, I know what I'm capable of, obviously, with my legs and my arm, and what we're all able to do when we have all of the arsenals. And I thought, like I said, Justin Houghton did a great job of stepping up and calling a great game. I thought Coach Kubiak and him were really connected throughout the whole week, and then also the game. And so I think that's why we played so well as a collective group. And then guys really wanted, to put our best foot forward, and do everything we could to win the game. And we felt like we could have. We were right there. So. Yeah, we don't really necessarily believe in moral victories. Obviously, we want to be able to win. That's what we dress up to do each and every week. Hasn't happened this year, but as you mentioned, I think there's truth in that. There's truth in the fact that this football team they have a chance to win it all. I think that if we have all our guys against all their guys, we got a great chance. We've missed I don't know 20 plus guys on IR. We got some all-time greats in my opinion on the sideline today, and DJ Jones and Draymond, and these guys are world-class players, and it's just been a tough season. It's been a tough season in every way, but what was great about it is that each one of these games we believed. When we're down 27-0 at home and we came back, we believed. In the midst of it all, we kept making plays. This game, throughout the whole entire game, we believed. And Coach Rosberg did a great job of keeping us together. I thought all of us players, the rest of the assistant coaches did a tremendous job of everybody staying connected. I thought we had our best week of practice this year. I thought we had a really great week the first week of the season. I thought we had a really great week this week. And there's been some stuff in between. But, without all the challenges and obstacles and things we faced, the adversity we didn't shy away from. And wish we could have had that last play back. And maybe we pick up the first down there and keep going and go win the game. But it's been a journey. But what's been great is these guys in the locker room. I know there's been a lot, here and there, but these guys, how they've supported me, how we've supported each other, how we've kept believing, how we kept working at practice. And when we were talking in the locker room just about obviously the team we played today, a really good football team. The Chiefs, and a lot of great players and all that. But what we believe is that when we get everybody back, we're going to be back here next year and fighting for it all. And that means something. And so that means something for us about where we're going, where we're headed. And I think in this life that you live as a human, as a player, there's always highs and lows. There's tough times. There's sometimes you have some of your worst days. But the sun comes up in the morning, and if you have the right attitude and the right mentality and the right work ethic, there's better days ahead. And that's what I'm excited about with this football team. There's better days ahead. The guys in that locker room are tremendous. They work their butts off every day. It's an honor to play with this team and these guys. I know the season hasn't gone the way we wanted it to, but, man, what a gift to be able to play with those men in that locker room and what we've been able to do today. And, I'm excited about where we're going. And it doesn't always look like it, in a season like this, but we know, and we believe in that.
Short amount of time, what did Jerry Rosberg bring intangibly, maybe culture-wise, environment-wise, to you guys this week?
Yeah, I mean, I think obviously it's a difficult situation, to step in. I've never been through that situation, but to be able to step in, to be the interim head coach, we got some amazing coaches on this staff, and to be able to lead the coaching staff, to put a great game plan together, to give us a great chance to win. I thought he was very detailed in his communication from the day he stepped in. He had tremendous gratitude, tremendous grace, humility, and he really wanted us to succeed. And even though we didn't get the win, I felt like, we did the plan that he put in, and that was to play a great football game throughout the whole game. But I think ultimately he challenged us as men. He challenged us as men, and he comes from a lot of success, obviously, throughout his career. To be, at the Ravens, to be Atlanta Falcons, all these different teams. But they won a Super Bowl. He knows what it looks like. And he told us what it's going to look like and what kind of team we have and what kind of team we can look like and play like. And I think we did that today. And so I think the thing that he really instilled in us is just being really disciplined, to fight for each other, to play for each other, to play together, especially in the midst of everything. And we really did a great job of that today.
I'm not asking you to make any kind of comment on officiating, but how much did the Portland OPI ahead time? I think you were in the first and 10 of the 40. You guys were up by 4.
Yeah.
How much did that feel kind of like that was silly?
Well, that was in the third quarter. It was, I think the score was 17-13 at the time. It was a big third down. I think it was 3rd and 9 or something like that. And we took a shot down the field. They double-teamed Cortland, but how you break a double team, you split through it. And he did a tremendous job of splitting through it. And he's one of the best receivers in the National Football League. He ran his butt off, and the line did a great job giving the time. So when I launched that ball to him, I knew he was going to get it. I mean, I just knew he makes those kind of plays all day, and he made a great catch. I for sure thought, it was going to be pass interference the other way, to be honest with you, but they called it. We still had to respond. We still had a lot of game left. But that was a big point in the game because I think that, for us, we were up 17-13. We get the ball in their 40. It's a 50-yard play or whatever. We're getting the ball in the 40. We have all the momentum. We're keeping going, and now it's 3rd and, 20 or whatever it is. But, that wasn't the only play in the game. It was a lot of great moments in there. Like I said, we were able to get the 2 rushing touchdowns. I was proud about him, to be able to step in. He hasn't played really much all year. I know he played in the Seattle game, played a couple other games, and then, Dolchich came back, and, he had to. That's challenging as a man, as a player, to be out that long. And I thought that Alberto did a great job of working through every week, even though he knew he wasn't going to play, and it showed up today. He had a lot of great moments, and there's highs and lows, but he had a lot of great moments, and to get that touchdown was really big for us. So that was really excited for him too.
Final 2, Mark and then Eric Delano. I know you were a student of the history of the game. I don't really expect you to know this history, but I think 9 or 10 years into John Elway's career, his team was 5-11. Came back and we said Jigger had a lot of success after that. What hope? I mean, this isn't the season you expect. What hope do you have, or why do you hope that maybe you get
Yeah, I think that's a great point. I think when you think about all-time greats like John Elway, you mentioned the one year that they were 5 and the Broncos were 5-11, and it wasn't the prettiest season, as you mentioned. And they're able to come back and keep putting the work in and keep being diligent about the process. And anytime you're a competitor, you hate losing. If anybody hates losing, I hate losing. I do not enjoy it. And I think that what you get so addicted to is the process of winning and how you do that. And I've known how to do that for a long time. And this team has that, and it's in that locker room. And when we get everybody back, that's the exciting part. That's why I believe, because I've seen it before at the highest level. Been to 2 Super Bowls, won 1. Been a lot of playoff games. Been fortunate to be around some amazing players. And we got some amazing players in that locker room that I believe in, that we believe in, that this organization believes in. And that's why we're going to overcome, because our mentality and our work ethic. And like I said, this season's been up and down just because, you lose Javonte Williams, who's one of the best running backs in the game. Tim Patrick, who's one of the best receivers. You lose your left tackle in Bowles. Those guys matter. Randy Gregory. And so I'm excited because I know those guys have courage. They have courage. They have willpower. They have dedication to their craft. And it's exciting. I mean, it's exciting in the midst of it, all the storms. One of my favorite scriptures is James 1:2. Consider it pure joy when you go through trials and tribulations, because it's the testing of your faith that builds perseverance. We got faith in that room. We got faith in that room. And, I'm going to keep God first. I'm grateful for this opportunity to be here. And I can't wait for the dark side to turn into light. And that's going to be an amazing story for this organization. And I'm looking forward to that. And we're going to do it. And we're going to do it. And it's going to take tremendous effort, tremendous discipline, tremendous belief, tremendous language. All of that matters. Tremendous culture, tremendous coaching, and great play. Great play by all of us players. And we're all in this thing together, all three phases. And there's greatness in that locker room. I've seen it before, and we're going to see it again. And I'm looking forward to it.
Last one, Eric.
Well, so you mentioned guys sticking together and supporting you. What did it mean to you this week that Jerry, Kendall, KJ kind of stuck over after that?
It meant the world to me. It meant the world to me because I give my all every day. I don't know anything less. And so I'm grateful for these guys because, they've worked their butts off. And for them to have my back, Jerry, he means the world to me, how much he's worked at his craft every day. Kendall, KJ, Tim Patrick, Cortland, other guys, and, all I want to do is help this team win and us find a way to do it. And I know we're going to overcome all those obstacles. And I'm not going to blink because I know who I am. I know the dedication I have to this game and how much it means to me. It's meant the world to me since I was yay high. When I was throwing my dad's football when he played for the Chargers, and he had a painted up football when I was in the family room breaking glass and all that, and throwing the ball to my brother. The game means just as much as it did back then, and it means just as much now, if not more. And it's because of those guys in the locker room and their love. Garrett Bowles isn't even playing, but what he meant to me, what he said, and so many other guys. So like I said, I believe, and all I want to do is help this team, and we're going to go somewhere, and I'm excited about it, and it's going to be worth it.